Two men journey to the bars and restaurants of Scandinavia to find amazing beers, always with the same question.
Hey, what's on tap?
It's time to find out.
Day 6 of the Advent calendar. Woo woo!
Whoop. We got another beer today.
That is amazing.
And previous days, we've tried to figure out who brought the beer.
Mm-hmm.
And then that person has opened the beer.
Right.
I've been thinking about it since then, and I think that was a mistake. That's not how Christmas presents work. You don't open the Christmas present you brought.
But it's not true. I opened up, I think most of these.
You opened up mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe just...
well, the first beer, the first day we just didn't know whose it was.
No, that's true.
Then it's turning up to be the only thing that we've opened so far.
And then we started getting cerebral about it.
Yeah.
So in the 2 previous days that we opened beers from me, I opened them, and that's not as fun.
Yeah. Well, that's your own greediness, man.
No.
Yeah.
So if we believe that this next beer might be from me, we will let one of you guys open it.
Well, Matthias has it in his greedy little hands.
Yeah.
So let's open it up. We have a can that is...
Well, it's can shaped.
It is can shaped.
We never know about Martin.
It could be a bottle. So
it could be you.
It could be in one of those like little containers, like a tube container. So we don't know. But...
It's silver shade. It's
a silvery can of Merciless
by the Veil.
The Veil.
Ooh.
So this is a double IPA, right?
That's kind of fun. Recycle or die.
Recycle or die.
Yes. They have it on all their labels.
That's good.
I like that.
So am I remembering my wrapping correctly that this is a double IPA from the Veil?
It says keep cold and drink today.
It is today.
So it is
it is cold.
Yeah, exactly. It's today.
So we're following the instructions.
Yes. It is cold. Yeah. It's a double IPA, yeah. 8%,
Nice.
8% alcohol by volume.
Ooh, nice.
I enjoy the Veil, and I hope you will as well.
I love the Veil. I have enjoyed, I think, pretty much everything I've gotten from them.
Oh, he's doing this little trick where you tap the can.
The old tap trick.
The old tap trick.
Do not believe that the tap trick works.
So what is the tap trick supposed to do?
Well, apparently it's supposed to not
prevent
make beer
foaming over.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that sounds like a bullshit thing.
It is.
It's supposed to mellow down the free...
It calms the can down because you knock first before you open. It's a courtesy thing.
I understand. You're just being polite.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, this is thick and...
thick and creamy.
This is what I would call, it looks like the textbook definition of, a milkshake IPA.
Yep.
I don't know, if it has lactose and all the other bullshit in it, but...
it might just be a New England IPA with no lactose.
Yeah, but it is, it is a orange juice color, creamsicle-y... Oh, jeez Louise.
Oh, jeez Louise, indeed.
It looks so good. It's just... It literally looks like orange juice.
Yeah, and it has a good head retention.
It does. It's just the white and the orange, offset. It's so pretty.
Big bubbles.
It does. Wow.
Now we can only smell the foam.
It doesn't smell that much.
No, it actually doesn't.
I like the label. It's actually a snake biting into a finger.
Oh, yikes. That's bad.
It's Merciless.
It is.
It's Merciless.
All right. Well, cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Let's get Merciless.
Damn,
wow.
that's thick.
That is bite you. That's good.
That's rough. Rough in a good way.
I don't know. Tell me how it's rough in a good way.
So tell us more about rough.
Does it involve a leather mask and a ball gag and stuff, or is it a?
Sure. No. Some hops I feel have a quite abrasive nature, where you feel it more in your taste buds and your tongue.
Yeah.
So instead of just being this smooth, oily surface on top of the tongue, it really just it digs in. So abrasive is better word than rough.
Yeah.
Some people dislike that flavor, and they say that it's hop burn. But I feel like hop burn is something completely different.
Hop burn is something completely different. This is more of a bitterness to it.
Yes.
It's an aggressive bitterness to it. The first, you take it in and it's it's so sweet and pleasant, but then the aftertaste is bitter IPA. It's actually much more complex than I was expecting.
I think that's a good thing. Because, I mean, a lot of the juice bombs are missing the bitterness of IPA.
Yeah. I like the richness. I like the mouthful, the creaminess of it. And then there's this really nice dry bitterness at the end.
It is quite dry in the finish.
Yeah. It just kind of drops and ends.
From the mouthfeel and the body of it, I wouldn't expect it to be that dry in the finish.
So we've become quite spoiled in Europe with the Veil.
Yeah.
Not in Europe, in Copenhagen, Malmö region, because Mikkeller are the only ones I've ever seen stock the Veil.
Yeah.
And they keep getting new deliveries all the time.
They do bring it in quite regularly here in the past couple of months. It's been quite impressive to see how much of the Veil they've brought in.
Yeah, you can get equally good beer for less of a price because they do charge a premium, but it's Christmas. And
It is
I
Christmas.
did want to spoil you guys.
Of course, you have to. I mean, that's what Christmas is all about.
That is what Christmas
buying
is all
expensive gifts for other people that you want to share with them.
about. Yes.
The Christmas spirit.
God bless us, everyone. Let's go buy the biggest turkey we can find.
Do you go again with American stuff?
Yep, exactly.
It's British stuff, actually.
Oh, is it?
Is the turkey British originally?
Well, it was at the end of A Christmas Carol.
Wow.
Welcome to history section of What's on Tap podcast.
No, it's literary section.
What?
Not David Copperfield, but the guy who wrote David Copperfield, actually, who wrote Christmas Carol.
Twain?
A Christmas Carol was not written by Mark Twain.
No, wait.
We're awesome guys.
Yep.
We are
This
the
is
worst.
why this is not the literary podcast.
Yes.
But anyway, at the end,
We were doing
Scrooge
so good.
throws open the blinds to his house and he says, "You boy, what day is it?" And he's like, "It's Christmas." And he's like, "Go to the market and buy the biggest goose or turkey you can find and bring it back." And then they cook it and Tiny Tim's alive and blah blah blah.
Who's Tiny Tim?
Holy crap! Have you never seen A Christmas Carol?
No.
How is that possible? I've seen it feels like 100 different versions of A Christmas Carol. Ebenezer Scrooge, The Three Ghosts.
The Ghost of
Past-
Christmas Past?
past, present, and future.
You've never heard of this? So he's a grumpy millionaire. And ghosts appear to him and say, You've wasted your life by being so grumpy. You should be nice. And he's like, No, I don't want to be nice. And then there's like a little kid, and
Yeah.
and
Did you
then
see
Ebenezer
Bill Murray
learns. Ebenezer Scrooge learns the meaning of Christmas, that you're supposed to spend it with others because he's super alone. He's rich but super alone.
Right. I feel like you have seen this. Like, it's almost impossible if you've watched any kind of television show. They almost always, at some point, they've run long enough, they have a Christmas Carol themed episode where ghosts appear to someone.
Oh,
For sure. I know the concept of it.
the reference "Ghost of Christmas Past" is a thing that really hits all media.
Yeah.
Moving back, so this is nice for leading up to Christmas. We're actually talking about Christmas instead of just beer. But since the can doesn't really say anything, I looked it up.
Good.
And
Because the Veil is, I would say that is one of the downfalls of their packaging.
minimalist.
They tell you nothing about the beer.
So it's brewed with raw wheat, malted wheat, oats, and piles of fresh Citra, Galaxy, Simcoe, and Victoria's Secret. We threw some Citra and Simcoe LP in there for that extra boost of hop saturation without the bitterness. I don't know what LP is in the case of Citra and Simcoe LP.
I think it's long play.
Sure. This is now a music podcast.
We cross all boundaries here. We don't.
But I think having wheat and oat malts in it does add to the richness and thickness.
sure.
Definitely. Let's see here. Citra LP.
Maybe it's Citra and Simcoe LP, so maybe Simcoe LP is the thing.
It's too much effort.
Yeah.
Right. It's too many Google things you had to filter through.
Too many other things. It's
Yeah.
heavy machinery, Minecraft YouTube channels and shit.
Ooh, Minecraft YouTube channels. Tell me more.
I can't.
All right.
No, it's a secret. So Stefan, do you
Oh, is it up to me?
do you want me to start with my own beer?
No, I don't have to. It's up to you. You want to?
Go.
Okay. I really enjoy this, and again, I think it's just continuing this trend of amazing beers to try. I'm almost kind of waiting for that one to come along where it's just off somehow, But this is not that beer. This beer is incredible.
We are not going to have a single off day.
No,
I don't think so.
I don't think we are either. So I'm going to, I think a 4.25 as well.
4.25?
Yeah.
I'm going to go 4.5 on this one.
Me as well. This is
Yeah.
exactly my wheelhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's so good. It is excellent. All right.
I'm
so,
actually thinking, what am I missing?
right. So that was my question. Then you go to 4.5.
I don't know what I'm missing.
Like, what would keep it from being a 5? What would you need for it to be a 5 then?
Well, I think the thing is, like, so it's a really, really nice Stole IPA, but I've had better ones.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's my only justification for it.
So I think I want a longer aftertaste. And this one is a long, but I've had longer aftertastes where the taste just lingers
That's what
and
she said.
stuck. That is what she said. And I think I would like more complexity in the fruit flavors.
Yeah, it's kind of missing. That's why I don't give it a. I think if it had more of a. Like the citrus notes are there, but they're
I would
really
like
light.
mango and pineapple and lemon and other stuff.
You want the fruit salad.
Yeah.
Yes, but it is a 4.5.
Yeah.
I thoroughly enjoy this beer.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well,
On to day 7.
on to day 7. Exactly.
And not yet.
This podcast is part of the Pod Syndicate family. For more criminally compelling shows, articles, and conversations, head to wearepodsyndicate.com.